Hello everyone, my name is Sutton the Wolf, and welcome back once again to NekoPara Vol.3. Cena apparently is having some issues. We've established already that she's helping Maple too much, but I don't really know what the problem is here. Maybe she's like working way too hard and it's making her exhausted. I feel like that might be the case. But regardless, we're gonna get right into it, guys, so enjoy. I stayed up pretty late. I'll have to work faster next time. Hmm? Oh. Mei-chan's working so hard. As your best friend, I'm gonna have to work hard so you can be proud of me too. Huh. Well, alright then. I could have just kept that in the last episode, dang. But, so, that's interesting because Cinnamon clearly looks up to Maple as a best friend, and also as someone she respects and admires. And so, maybe she feels like she's not doing enough, and that's leading her to do too much. That's kind of what it seems like, at least a little bit. A few days later. Yo, Kasho. I don't know if you've noticed, but Momsina's been acting weird lately. Azuki talks to me while I'm mixing cake batter. Weird how? Well, you know how she used to be all over Polmang? She was really clingy before, but now they seem pretty distant. Wait, really? It doesn't look like they're fighting. They still talk during work, and they act normally when they eat. It's like Cinnamon One-chan's been restraining herself on purpose or something. It's almost like she's avoiding Maple One-chan. Really? I see. Okay. No, I want to support the dreams of my best friend. This is the least I can do to help. Oh, you know what? You know what it might be? It might be that Cinnamon feels like her being Maple's best friend and always clinging to her is like going to be a burden on Maple as she goes forward in her singing career, and so she's trying to distance herself. That might be what it is. That honestly wouldn't surprise me. I want to support Maple as her best friend. Cinnamon's been avoiding Maple because she doesn't want to interfere with her time. My vague worry is now confirmed. Yeah! Azuki has noticed it too. She folds her arms and snorts, seeming annoyed. They're oddly stubborn for a couple of loners. Yeah. I remember Cinnamon's excited smile when we went shopping. Her innocent, excited smile. Cinnamon's now manufactured smile. Maple taking the first steps toward her dreams. Cinnamon's feelings of wanting to support her best friend. The visible distance it's creating between them. Oddly stubborn. Azuki's words spark something in my heart. That's not how you're supposed to support each other. Damn kittens. Damn, Azuki. Loners? Support? What are you talking about, One-chan? Means we're not supposed to stick our noses in there. They gotta talk this out themselves before it gets out of hand. Damn, Azuki. Well, I was just like that, so I'm one to talk. References! Huh? What? What? Coconut tilts her head in confusion as question marks sprout over her head. What, is that like a real thing? Am I just like taking hallucinogenics and that's what it seems like? Coconut, you don't have to worry your little head about it. And Azuki, props to you. She is the oldest sister, so she does realize it a lot faster than everyone else. Azuki smiles wryly. Yeah, just like you said, Azuki. I pat her on the head. From inside the kitchen, I gaze into the front of the store. I'm glad we're getting to see Azuki and Coconutsu more, you know? Cinnamon and Maple look like they're getting along as well as ever. Still, I can see the uncomfortable distance Cinnamon has created. My heart wrenches in frustration. She still wants to be best friends. I whisper to clarify Cinnamon intent to myself. I close my eyes when I see that uncomfortable distance between them. Jeez. It's kind of sad. Are we okay on tea leaves? Cinnamon. Ah, Kasho-san, hello. Cinnamon's the only one left after work. She turns around. Just like last time. Are you alone again? Sorry for working so late. I'm almost done, so feel free to go home. Don't mind me. Cinnamon, come on. Overworking yourself is bad. You know what? I'm gonna call someone out right now. Eric, if you're watching this, you freaking best friend piece of crap of mine, freaking stop overworking yourself. He's always doing way too much, and it always wears him out. And I always feel terrible, because he does way more work than I do. And he's too good at life. But in all seriousness, man, come on. You need to stop working yourself so hard. Just like Cinnamon here. I'm not going to ramble on that. I'm calling you out, Eric. I stop Cinnamon as she turns her back on me. She turns around again, a smile still on her face, and I ask her, Cinnamon, are you really okay with this? Okay with... What do you mean? Cinnamon furrows her brow. I mean you distancing yourself from your best friend. It's not healthy. And she looks at me with a confused expression. About how you want to support Maple as her best friend. Are you sure this is how you want to do that? Kasho-san. Her eyes go big for a half a second. Soon enough, her usual troubled smile returns. So that's what this is about. Cinnamon nods slightly following her short answer. Mei-chan's been practicing really hard on her guitar. She said she had to learn how to play before she could... Wait. She said she had to learn how to play before she could do both together. I've always known how Mei-chan felt. So I'm glad to see Mei-chan chasing her own dreams. Cinnamon looks like she is happy from the bottom of her heart. She's smiling so genuinely. So, you decided to spend less time with Maple, your best friend, on your own? My question doesn't faze her. She slowly yet firmly nods. It took some help from you, Kasho-san. But I'm finally able to pay Mei-chan back. When I think about that, my loneliness really isn't a big deal. Okay, you can't... This is what I'm talking about. You can't just overwork yourself and put yourself into a bad situation and disregard yourself. Like, it's one thing to do something for a friend that, like, it's one thing to make a sacrifice for a friend. Like, I'm not going to act like I didn't just get done playing One Shot a while ago. But, like, I don't know. I feel like doing it to the point where you're not even caring about yourself in the first place is just a bit much, you know? Like, there are other ways to support your friends without... Like sacrifices made for friends aren't the only option. Like, if they are the only option, then, yeah, like, sometimes we have to do that. But, like, when it's not the only option, like here, then you kind of want to avoid doing it. She says with a smile. She seems so happy about it. Cinnamon, why do you want to support Maple so much? Well, you see... Do you remember when I came to the Minaduki house? Ooh, are we gonna get a flashback of Maple's, like, backstory? We didn't even get that with Ozki and Kokonatsu. Cinnamon reminisces about the past. Her eyes slowly close. I couldn't get along with the others when I first came to the Minaduki house. I was always sitting in the corner of my room. Even with Shigure-chan, Kasho-san, and Azunyan being so nice to me. I was afraid you would hate me, but I didn't know how to make you like me. Oh, gosh, that's... Oh man, I know that feeling. I know that feeling all too well. I didn't know what face to put on, what words to use. Ah, this game's getting all emotional on me again, god damn. Ah, pulling the heartstrings. Does it so well. Yeah, I remember. The cat girl that came after Azuki and Maple. She was quiet at first when we got her. She wasn't used to being around people. She had a tendency to read our expressions. I remember the scared look on her face very well. I was like that for a while. Time passed. One day, Mei-chan got mad at me. Is it that much fun being cooped up in that corner of yours? Huh? I'm asking you if it's really fun watching people from there. It's not fun. Oh, I cut her off, sorry. Do you hate this place? Huh? I said, do you hate this place? I don't hate it. Everyone's really nice. So what are you doing there? What am I... Huh? It's not fun, right? Why don't you stop then? She hit the mark. I was speechless. Mei-chan's always been blunt, hasn't she? Then she reached out to me. I don't know what happened to you, and I'm not going to ask. But you're here now. You're living here now. So get up and move on. Nothing will change if you're huddled up like that. Nothing will change. We're family, aren't we? If we are, I'll lend you a hand. Get up so you can walk on your own. Now take my hand, Cinnamon. Maple-chan. I remember you and Shigure-chan being really nice to me. Back then, I'm really glad Mei-chan got mad at me. Cinnamon closes her eyes. She presses her hands to her chest like she's holding something precious. Then she looks at me again with a kind smile. Back then, I decided I wanted to be by Mei-chan's side. If Mei-chan ever gets in trouble, I'm going to help her. So now, I'm really glad that I get the chance to support her. Even when you're not by her side? Yes. It is a bit lonely. Still, I'm glad because I get to be Mei-chan's best friend. Her fingers awkwardly fiddle with the tips of her hair. Even so, she nods without hesitation. I'm not sure if that's what best friends are. Huh? Cinnamon's narrowed eyes widen as she looks at me. Alright, time for the pep talk. I don't look away. I look Cinnamon right in the eyes and continue. Sacrificing yourself in a one-sided way. Is that really how best friends work? Kasho-san. I think it's great that you want to help Maple. It's great that you haven't forgotten how she helped you in the past. But, have you asked Maple how she feels about this? Did Maple say she wanted you to do this? Kasho-san. Cinnamon's eyes widen even further. She looks down and begins biting her lip hesitantly. This is something between you and Maple, so I don't think you're the only one that gets to decide here. Cinnamon. Mei-chan. Maple's form appears from the shadows. She approaches Cinnamon, who's still staring downward. I've said this before. Is watching people so much fun? Mei-chan. I want to support her because she's my best friend. Don't use me as an excuse for not choosing your own path. No, I didn't mean to. Why did you take my hand back then? Oh crap, I cut her off. Mei-chan. Maple has a stern look on her face. She takes another step towards Cinnamon. Cinnamon? She lays her slender fingertips on Cinnamon's cheek. Don't make me repeat myself. You live here now. No matter what anyone's done for you, I have my own life and you have yours. Mei-chan, that's not what I just wanted to... Cinnamon looks as if she's about to cry. Maple looks right at her. You say you want to support my dreams. But you made a promise with me, didn't you, Cinnamon? My promise? Thank you for getting mad at me. I'll never forget what happened today. Can I always be by your side, Maple-chan? If you're ever in trouble, I want to help you. Oh, it's adorable. You dummy. That's not something you have to ask. We're family. We're never apart, even when we are. Oh, that's a really good quote. I like that. If you're going to come with me, you have to do that on your own 2 feet. But if you're coming with me, I'll hold your hand. Okay. I always want to be by your side. Mei-chan. Cinnamon lets out a tiny squeak. Maple gives her a gentle smile and draws closer. We promised we'd always be together, didn't we? That you'd hold my hand on the path you took? That was our promise, wasn't it? Mei-chan. I won't coddle you because you're my best friend. But I'll give you a helping hand when you need one. If holding your hand's not enough, I'll have to push you too. If that's not enough, I'll slap you on the butt. Mei-chan. Oh, don't cry. I was just as lonely without you around, you know. All this crap about having my best interests in mind. Don't just go off disappearing like that again. I won't forgive you next time. Tears stream down Cinnamon's cheeks. She softly wipes them away with her freshly clipped fingertips. Mei-chan, you're so cool. You've always been the coolest ever since we met. I could never hope to beat you. It's not like I'm trying to be. I'm just a lot more selfish than you are, Cinnamon. If that looks cool to you, the least you could do is decide how you want to live your life. You're acting strong while saying you're lonely. You're my best friend, right, Cinnamon? Cinnamon's tears start to flow again. Maple gently wipes them away, over and over. Cinnamon's smile is no longer stiff and manufactured. It is now a soft smile that comes from the heart. I want to be with you, Mei-chan. I want to be close to you, next to you. I want to hold you up. Can I have the same dream while being next to you? I already said you don't have to judge anything as good or bad. I'll take your hand if you want me to. I know how much you think about me. I think about you just as much. I'm sorry for getting carried away and making you feel lonely. Okay. Thanks, Mei-chan. I'm gonna cry if you say that. Tummy, I'm just stating the obvious. Of course. It's plain obvious to you, Mei-chan. Cinnamon bites down on her lip. She reaches a hand up to Makoto's cheek, and Makoto squeezes it tightly. I'm sorry, Mei-chan. Can I cry for a bit? Oh, you. A little bit's fine. Makoto holds Cinnamon's head close to her. Cinnamon wraps her arms around Makoto, her small body trembling. It's okay. There's no need to cry. In this deserted, quiet shop, Cinnamon and Makoto's voices echo gently throughout. That was so nice. And now it looks like they're back to normal. Alright, well, this episode's gone on long enough. Sorry about that, guys. But I wanted to get through that because it was adorable, sweet, and everything in between. Thank you so much for watching. That's going to do it for me today, guys. Leave your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. I will always read them and I will always take them into account. And as always, I will see you guys next time on another episode of NekoPara Vol.3.